Hey guys, hello and welcome, TonyBingGaming again here. Today I'll be having a look at the Doctor Doom Team Up Hero. Now the particular variant we'll be looking at is the one that's available via the Future Fortune cards. Now there is another variant available, it's the classic green Doctor Doom. However it looks like it was time limited. It was given free last Christmas, but hopefully it's maybe something that will roll around each Christmas and they'll give it free. So just bear that in mind. If you're looking to get a Doom team up, you potentially don't have a lot of splinters or G's, and it's a possibility in the next few months he could maybe be free. I really don't know either way, but just going on the fact he was free last year, hopefully he'll come back again this year as a nice little treat. So let's get him called in anyway. There we go, a puny Doom bot there next to the original God Emperor Doom in his nice costume. So the first skill we're looking at, we've got Pierce the Veil, mental damage, 4-second cooldown. It's a piercing attack as well, not surprisingly given the name, so let's see that. There we go, very simple looking. And up next we have Scatter the Meek. So this is mental damage and he fires 4 projectiles from his right hand and 3 from the left hand. It's a cooldown of 10 seconds. And then we'll put points into it. You can see it's just the damage that goes up there. However, we have Kill the Weak, and what this will do is it will add additional projectiles when you fire it. So there we go, with full points you get an extra 3 projectiles from each of them. So we'll commit here now. You need to be very kind of observant here watching this because animation is quite similar to his basics. So we'll commit and then there we go. Pretty simple attack. At first I was actually missing it and thinking it was possibly bugged, which is it's always a bit disappointing when you struggle to differentiate an attack from a basic. Then it was once more again there. So the next up skill, this one looks great, it's Eldritch Regnant. So this does slow, weaken and are really quite bizarre effects, although I suppose it's useful to an extent. Allies regenerate 1% maximum health when damaging the target with a 1-second cooldown. The debuff for this is 5 seconds overall and a cooldown of 8 seconds on the skill. So we'll activate this. There we go, that looks nice enough there. Got strange little arrows firing, I've never actually noticed that before. Now, let's see. So next up we have my favourite skill from Doctor Doom, Orb of Doom. So energy damage and 6-second cooldown. Now we'll activate it here without attaching the Arcane Orb side of it, just so you can see. So there we go, fires it off, 1 hit, that's us. Now if we actually put points into Arcane Orb, we'll see next time it comes round, there you go, it's hit about 3, 4, maybe even as much as 5 times in a single target, so it's well worth putting points into that. We've now got, moving on from that, we've now got Nexus of Doom. So it's mental damage, stun duration 2 seconds, and then a big energy damage dot on the area around him as well for a 3-second duration. One of the problems with this skill is that depending on where he actually fires the skill off, that the area around him is quite small for the dot and it may not affect the team up. There we go, it's affecting it in this instance, but as you could see there, it's not the biggest area, so that kind of pulls that skill down a little bit unfortunately. Now setup I would be using for active, full points into Pierce the Veil because it's nice and hard hitting, 12 points into Scatter the Meek, it's another hard hitting skill, and we're putting 1 point into Eldritch Regnant because that weakening slow and the regenerate health really is quite nice for, especially for 1 point really. We've got 1 point into Kill the Weak just for an additional attack there, and we're putting full points into Orb of Doom and Arcane Orb, and then we're leaving 1 point for the signature. We're not maxing the signature for the reason I said that sometimes depending on where the target is, the dot portion of it is completely wasted. So we'll activate that and we'll see all these skills firing off here, and that should look really quite nice. So passive wise, it's a little bit different again there. He's got mental damage rating of 300, which is normal enough, and then he has base health 10%. Now testing that, my health went up by about, on what I have at the moment, 25,000, it went up by about 700 when I activated that. So you're looking at roughly, that's just rough based on my health pool, 700 health and 300 mental damage rating, so that's alright, nothing too crazy, but I've seen worse passives there. Now for the benefit will team up as away skills, he only has 2, so that makes the point allocation nice and easy. So you've got Monarch's Might. Now this is it's an activation chance of 5% and it will trigger every 30 seconds. What this does is it gives you 150 damage rating at 1 point. We'll actually reset this so we can see the scaling. So 150 damage rating at 1 point, So you place more points into it, you get your 20% chance to hit, 300 damage rating, plus a mental dot twice per second for 6 seconds when you hit. Now, tied into this, I've never really seen this before, it's like a steroid on a steroid. When this particular skill is triggered, you gain defense rating and energy damage as well. And the duration of that aura is 10 seconds. So there we go, it's 713 defense there. Now, next up we have Eldritch Regnant, and then that then ties into just your kind of standard activation on hit, and as we place full points into it, all the way up to 19%. So I've already done most of the point allocation already here, let's just put the remaining points there. There you go, very easy for a nice passive setup. So it's quite interesting, the passive side of things. You get mental damage rating, you get about 700 health, you've got your 300 damage rating plus your mental dot, then you have your defense rating, 700 roughly, your energy dot, and then you also have your slow, your weaken, and allies regenerate health proc as well. So really kind of covers quite a lot. I'm not sure how powerful it all is when you place it all together, but it certainly covers a lot of different angles there. So once again, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see all you guys again soon.